Alright, hey everyone, what is going on, and welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, why don't you go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down below, and be sure to tap on that notification bell so you do not miss on any of my newest content. Alright guys, so let's get right into it. Alright guys, so I must confess that I am a cookie monster. And have been since I was a little kid. There's something about chocolate chip cookies that just kind of brings it home, right? Just home-baked home goodness. So we're gonna get right into this recipe here. Again, it's gonna be pretty straightforward, super simple. And mind you, this is gonna be for those that are on the low carb, keto diet. So this will be super friendly, right up your alley. Stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the spread going on. Got a lot of good stuff, so we'll go ahead and just get right into the recipe. Let's start out with the brown sugar. Boom. It's about 3/4 cup of brown sugar, and what I am using today, again, keto low carb, right, is we are going with the Swerve ultimate sugar replacement. This is great stuff. Look at that. Calories 0, the net carbs is great. We're gonna go ahead and toss in 2 sticks of butter. I use a Kerrygold grass-fed butter from Costco, and two eggs. So let's see if I could do this one-handed crack action. Let's see, can I do it? No. No. Yep, look at that. Not bad, huh? Not bad. Cracking eggs. Here we go. Look at that. Okay. Let's try to keep the shells out though, right? So let's get into the mixing of this good stuff right here. Alright guys, so the key with this is, you could tell right there that the butter is softened, right? So room temperature, let it sit since the morning time, so it's good to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix this through. I'm going to need 2 hands for this, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're back. As you can see, the mix is somewhat mixed, very clumpy, but don't mind that. Do not be afraid, it's okay. One thing I forgot to add was a pure vanilla extract here, so I'm going to go ahead and use 1 teaspoon of that, throw that in there, and then give this mixture another mix or 2. Alright, so the next part of this is, let's go ahead and move on to the dry ingredients. So let's put this aside, and let's grab a bigger bowl here. Alright, so the base of this is going to be our almond flour here. Go 2 cups there. And again, we are doing keto, low carbs, so you don't feel guilty eating this, right? And then we got about 3/4 cup of not powdered sugar, but granular sugar, white sugar substitute. And again, I am sticking with the Swerve brand. It's great for baking. Again, the carbs, net carbs is untraceable, nothing there, so good to go. Cool. All right, next here we got our, let's go with baking powder here. Let's do half a tablespoon. Yeah, no, half a teaspoon of baking powder. All right, and go with let's do a quarter teaspoon of salt. There, let's get that out the way. And last but not least for the dry ingredients is a little touch of cornstarch, and we'll go ahead and do a teaspoon of this. Boom. Now let's mix this bad boy. Mix together, get it good. Already looking forward to the end result here. So good. Alright, now let's go ahead and combine the wet, dry, the wet, and the dry. Okay, voila, presto, changeo, and our 2 mixes have been combined, the wet and the dry. And the final step of the puzzle is, let's get about a half a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Boom, and again, we're going sugar-free, low carb. This brand's good. Lily's, they've got quite a bit of a selection. So again, these are little to zero impact on your carbs. So it's gonna be good. And Keep in mind I will drop the final nutritional content / impact of these cookies per serving at the end of the video. Alright, so just stay tuned for that. And I'll also drop the macro content down in the description box below, so go ahead and check that out, guys. Alright, so I'm just going to mix this up. Again, I need 2 hands, so hang on tight, guys. Okay, guys, so we got the final mixture here. It is ready to go. Got the chocolate chips there, and got my handy dandy cookie scooper. So let's go ahead and bring this on over, because we are going to pop these bad boys on our cookie sheets. And again, these are lined up with parchment paper. So I'll go ahead and get this going. Alright guys, so that is it. So line up your cookie sheets as such. And one thing to note, specifically with this recipe, I'm not sure about any of the other keto chocolate chip cookies or just keto cookies in general, if that is the case. But for this one, I have learned through hardship, through trial and error, that I needed to flatten my cookies prior to going in the oven. So I just took 2 forks and just kind of did a little flatten across the way, and it should be good. So oven preheated to 375. Get it going, and pop this bad boy in there, just like that, and good. Let's go 10 to 12 minutes. Let's put it on the higher end there, and should be good to go. Alright, we are ready. Read them and weep, baby. Alright, read them and weep. Alright, let's pull these bad boys out before they burn. This is the... So please don't mind the shape. Don't mind the shape. It's because of the massive amounts of butter in there, and the consistency of almond flour, which results in this. So, pro tip here, one thing you want to do is let the cookies sit. I know you want to eat them, but let them sit for a good amount of time before you touch them, move them, because they're so fragile. Just kind of feel it out, test it out, see how they are on top after a few minutes, and then once they are starting to firm up, then you can go ahead and transfer it to the parchment paper. But good thing to know is that once these cookies harden, they're going to be so good, especially on day 2, day 4, day 10. They just get better and better. But at the end of the day, you guys will be the judge. So, alright, so do me a favor, if you are excited about this recipe and how it could fit into your low carb, keto lifestyle, drop a comment down below and let me know what's going on. And yeah, I'll be excited to hear what you guys have. Alright guys, so enjoy these cookies, because these, once they harden up and sit for a while, are delicious. Again, don't mind the shape. Alright guys, so there you have it, a good old-fashioned low carb, keto friendly cookie, ready to go. Have a try at it. It is so delicious. I let this sit for a few minutes to get a little bit hard, but it's already good to go and transfer to the parchment paper. So let me take a bite. Yeah, very buttery. So sorry if I'm talking, but the good thing with these cookies are the macro content. So I measured it several times, and for this recipe you get about 40 or so cookies, and this yields about, for each cookie, 60 calories, less than 1 gram of protein, 6 grams of fat, and here's the kicker, less than 1 gram of net carbs. So this is your great alternative to chocolate chip cookies for those that are cookie monsters like myself. So if you enjoy this video and want to see more of these videos or more of these types of videos in your feed, be sure to like this video, and again, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. And there you have it, guys. So thanks again. Stay tuned for more, and I appreciate y'all. See you next time. Peace out.